Hey, what's up with y'all? This is Eric. It's been a while. Had a lot of thinking and coming up with other topics. This topic I want to say about, and this might be coming from a movie called Superman, or a TV show called Smallville. A Superman's weakness is kryptonite. So I'm gonna tell you what's my kryptonite. And by kryptonite, that means like a Superman's weakness, my weakness. And this is not an answer about my strengths and weaknesses when I'm on a job interview. This is not about that. This is me speaking about it, me as a person in general, dealing with the real world. My kryptonite is taking things personally. Like someone like I be reading hate comments. I be reading the hate comments. I be getting a lot of personal jokes. Like, I take a lot of things personally, even though if it's a joke, I still take it personally. Like, I'm not lying to you. I'm sorry. Even if I learn to not take things personally, I could only handle so much until it personally hits me in the face. And then I end up getting upset. Like, I just get low-key upset. I try not to, like, I usually don't yell at people as much, but they get in my face about it and push it in my face. Yeah, I might end up yelling and might fighting them or something like that. Like, I'll just lose my temper. But when no one's around, I get all angry, start yelling and stuff, and just beating myself up. That's why I take things personally, because I beat myself up all the damn time, even when nobody's around. And especially this, where nobody wants to hear you beating your, like, no one wants to hear you talking bad about yourself. Nobody wants to hear about how bad you feel. Like, nobody cares about your feelings as a man. That's my kryptonite. My other kryptonite is being paranoid. Very paranoid. Like, I worry about things too much I cannot control. I try not to. I usually would avoid it. But then there are certain things that can happen once you get out there in the real world. There are certain things that can happen. Like, if the more I'm not aware, the more I'm gonna get fucked over. So if I don't keep my eyes on what's around me, if I don't keep an eye on this car, then I'm screwed. Like, I had some of my parts taken away from my car, and I have to pay for that. You know? It's just crazy. So I worry about too many things, and because I'm doing a lot of research of how the world is and what I see on the news, what I look at YouTube videos, when I look on social media and stuff, and especially as a man where you're being cheated on, like a woman cheats on you or has feelings for another man instead of you, and you're not important enough to her. I worry about those things a lot. So how can I not be aware of that? How can I not keep an eye on that? And another thing that's a kryptonite is like, I cannot ignore things. I just can't. I can never ignore things. No matter how many times I tried, it's still going to hit me in the face. I can't pretend like I never heard it. I cannot ignore it. I can't. I cannot do it. I could avoid things. I mean, I don't know what's the difference between ignoring and avoid. But those are my kryptonites. And speaking of when I'm being paranoid, there used to be like another kryptonite, a silver kryptonite, where it's like being paranoid. And that was in the TV show Smallville. The silver kryptonite of being paranoid. That's my kryptonite. My question is, how can you be aware and calm without making it feel like it's your weakness? My question is, how do you deal with somebody giving you hate comments? How do you deal with that? And how can you not take things personally? Those are my questions. There might be the same questions. But yeah, those are my kryptonites. And sometimes my other kryptonite is, no, this is my other kryptonite. Is women. My kryptonite. Because they are my desires. Like I don't go up there and just tell her that I don't just go up and tell her, hey, can I have your number? Hey, can we hang out sometime or something like that? Or hey, can we hook up? I don't do like pleasing and all that shit, but like I still want a woman in my life. And sometimes my desires could end up my kryptonite. My desires could end up my weaknesses. So how can I still have desires but not make it my weakness? That's my question. How can you not be a simp but still have love for women? I'm trying to keep it a balance of not trying to hate women, but not trying to please women too much. I'm trying to keep it a balance because there are times where I just watch too many videos, I lose my damn mind. and then I end up having dreams about him. Because they are what I desire, and because I don't have a girlfriend anymore, I'm trying to keep it a balance of not trying to feel lonely or desperate. And usually I would try to keep it up a balance by doing something else. I have so many choices that I would do. Listen to music, all kinds of music, draw in my room, go to work, get something to eat, hang out with my dudes, go out for a drive, doing Uber Eats and all that stuff. And doing these art shows. And speaking of my Kryptonite is women, I do watch porn. I know some of the women that are going to be on this video and just tell me that I'm a fucking pervert and that I'm a fucking bad person for watching porn because I don't have a girlfriend, because I don't have anybody to love. I'm not trying to say I'm lonely and all that stuff, but like, what can you really do to find a suitable partner? And what can you do to get rid of loneliness without feeling desperate? Because sometimes I just end up watching porn so that I could get rid of my loneliness, or I just watch porn because I don't have anybody to hook up with. And it's funny because that's part of my comfortable. That's like, I get too comfortable with that. I watch it a few times a week because I have like a horny ass mindset. And that's my fucking fault. There's gonna be hate comments on this shit. I know that. So do your goddamn worst. No. Wait, hold up. Watching porn, it's not just like watching porn for a few times a week. It's not just my comfortable zone. It's also my bad habits. And sometimes comfortability, getting too comfortable in your bad habits becomes your weakness. And I am taking it day by day, because I don't have school in the morning where I have to wake up 6 in the morning having an attitude to go to school. I could just sleep in, do whatever I want, and make time to go to work. And sometimes I just can't, like, if I can't find anybody to hook up, I'll just watch porn in my room and just do something else after that. Bust a nut and some shit. And I know that some of the men are going to be commenting, you should be doing no-fap. Stop jacking off, you fucking simp, for watching porn and shit. I know some men are going to call me a fucking simp piece of shit for watching porn because I don't have any woman to hook up with. It's not that simple to find someone to be with. Especially this day and age, Who can you find suitable? I've repeated myself there. But yeah, those are my kryptonites. The best I can do is just distract myself with other positive things that I have. The best I can do is just go for a drive, get out the house, and just start my day. And then just come home at the end of the night to go to sleep after work or after my drive. And I feel better sometimes when I step outside by myself. And that's like my strength. But I'm taking it one at a time to do that. And I can't lie, I still might end up watching porn again. But I could stop only like a few times. Like I said, my desires could become my weaknesses if I don't keep it a balance. Sometimes being aware too much might end up being paranoid and cynical. So I can't tell if being aware is really a good thing or a problem. And sometimes being aware, you end up projecting the future, which you can't. And I'm aware because the things that happened to me and the things that I fucked up in the past. So if I'm gonna be if I'm gonna be ending up in court for doing some personal fucked up shit, then I'm gonna have to own it. And just being thrown to jail. And I'll live with the consequences. Either I stay there in jail to survive, or I fucking die there. I bet there are some comments that you should have faith in yourself. I don't have faith. But I know my fate. And what I think of fate is that it is what it is. If things don't go well for me, then I just accept that. If things do go well for me, I accept that too. Just let it happen, because I don't always have good luck in my life. Whatever I've done, I have to live with that. whether it's good or bad. And that's a burden on me as well. That I have to take time to get through it. But yeah, that was too much. That's all I gotta say about my kryptonites. And yes, I watch too many movies and TV shows, so I probably understand what they're talking about. Like, dislike, comment if you disagree or not, or if you have your other stories as well. And I'll see you on the next one. I gotta go to work now. Alright, this is Eric. Everybody peace out. I'll see y'all later.